Hey everyone, this is Becky with patchworkposse.com, and this tutorial is going to show you how to design a heart flower in Cricut Design Space, and then to use your Cricut Maker. I know, oh my gosh, the Maker that has the rotary blade to cut it out. So first of all, we're going to start a new project, and so we've got a blank canvas here. I've named it Heart Flower, you know, real ingenious there. But anyways, so we have different options on the left hand side. We've got templates we can use, we have our projects, we've got images that we can use, text, so if you want to do any kind of lettering, shapes, or we can upload our own. I thought for this project we'll just keep it simple, and I need hearts. So I'm going to click on the heart, and it is going to post it right here on my board, and I can kind of move it around. I can reverse it. It's not going to do anything right now because the heart is identical both sides. I can delete it. I can save it for later. And then this arrow with the or this button with the arrows allows me to enlarge it or make it smaller. I don't, however, have the option right now to change the size, like make it a super skinny heart. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. All I'm going to do is, and actually maybe I could, yep, there we go. So that will allow me to make it skinny or long. So I clicked the unlock button, and then that makes it so I can fiddle with the shape and stuff. So with that, I think I might make it a 3" by 263. I think that's what I want to do, because what I'm going to do is stack these in a circle to make the flower, so they are kind of longer and skinny. So 3 inches, if I had one facing the opposite side, that flower is going to be 6 inches. So I think that's a fairly decent size, so I'm going to keep it like that. What I can do now is click on it and then right click and then click the duplicate button, and automatically saves the size and everything is identical. Okay, so it makes it super easy to duplicate your images. My fabric I'm feeding in is only 8 inches wide, so I don't want to go past this 8 inches. And then it is, oops, I keep clicking off. I believe it's 12 inches deep, so I can make 6 of these. I'm not going to worry too much about the placement together and scooting them together right now. You can if you want, but in the next step, it will allow you to move them around as well. I'm going to try to do a circle in the center, so I'm going to do one more shape, and that's going to be a circle. I'm going to kind of test it and see. I think that would be good. And again, I don't want to get past the 8-inch mark, so I'm going to scoot it over closer to here. If I wanted the circle a different color, I would cut this on a different fabric. So I have my fabric loaded up, and I am ready to make it. So on the top right hand corner, actually I'm going to click save, because you know, you don't want to have a power outage and then all your work is gone, so that would really stink. Okay, so all right, okay, thank you. Okay, so now I want to click the top right hand corner is the Make It button, and I'm going to click that. Now my Cricut Maker is already plugged into the computer, so it's already talking to it. If yours is not, it will tell you that you need to, it can't find the machine that it's going to be talking to, and you'll need to add it. So let's see, my project is, let's see, 8.5 by 11. I'm going to say that's about what I've got, I think. So now it's going to make sure that it changed the layout of where my fabric edges are, and the red tells me I don't want any shapes past that. So I can click on these images and move them around, kind of give them more space, or if you want them closer together, that would be all right too. Just make sure you don't go outside of those registration marks. And I'm trying to drag this circle past the 8.5, and it does not even allow me to do that. So the gray dark shadow is kind of a preview of where your fabric is laying. And so you can change that again on your material size. Now, if these were letters, you would want to mirror the image. Since these are hearts, it doesn't really matter. All right, since my layout is just how I want it, I'm going to hit the continue button. And it's going to connect to the machine. It shows you up here that it's connected. Now I'm going to set my material. If I do not see what I'm using on here, then I need to view all. But I do have medium fabric like cotton is already chosen here, so I'm going to click that. My rotary braid is already attached to the machine. So all I need to do now is push the blinking button that is on the Cricut. And so you want to make sure that you don't have anything blocking the back end of the machine, because this page will feed through the machine and then back out. So make sure you've got your fabric attached to the board, and you want to use the pink board. That is the fabric board. So I'm going to push the arrow button, the blinking button that is on the Cricut, and so you want to make sure that you don't have anything blocking the back end of the machine, because this page will feed through the machine and then back out. So make sure you've got your fabric attached to the board, and you want to use the pink board. That is the fabric. I'm going to feed that one again. It was acting funny and wasn't grabbing the board, and it didn't. I want to make sure that it goes all the way from the front to the back. Okay, I think that's it now. So now I'm going to press the blinking Cricut button. As you can see, the blade is lifting up and down and doing those curves magnificently. Oh my goodness. So it's just doing its business. It's got 57% done. So it just moves around, makes all the correct cuts that it needs to. All right. It's on its last line, I believe. All right, now it's got a blinking arrow. And it will push that. It will feed it back out of the machine. We can go ahead and take it. Try hard not to touch the pink sticky. Okay, so now we have our board, and it's all been cut, and you're not going to be able to see it very easily. But when you start pulling on the corner, you can see that it has made all the correct cuts. And we are left with a super... Let's see here. Our hearts, our hearts, our hearts. And then when it goes, you know, fabric does have it will fray on the one edge. This does not have interfacing, and that's kind of the beauty of this fabric mat for the Cricut machine, is that it doesn't need the interfacing for it. So you will get a little bit of a frayed edge, but I like to do raw edge applique, and so this goes right along with it, and it's not going to hurt it at all. So here's all of my pieces cut by the machine, and now I can peel them off and use them on the quilt. Okay, now that it's all cut, I'm going to click the finish button, and it just diverts back to the main page. We can go ahead and make more edits. We can save it again. Because I was just using the cut, then you have layer attributes. So if you're doing any writing, that's with the pens, any kind of scoring, your print, and then your cut. So all those options will show up and you can manage them from within, but that is for another tutorial. So I hope you find this helpful. I'm really excited as to what can really happen with the Cricut Maker and the things that you can cut with it to get precise cuts for fun applique and stuff. So anyways, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment box below, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.